Once upon a time, there was a frog prince looking for the love of his life. He was sitting in the water of a spring and waited and waited. After a little time, a princess looked into the spring, right after a golden ball had fallen on the frog's head. Whilst she was crying, she said, "What can you do for me, you nasty, stupid frog?" This seemed to be the end of his little romance. But don't panic, little frog. In India, frogs can find their true love and even get married. But before analyzing this tradition, first of all, the country where frogs can live happily ever after needs to be explored.
The Republic of India is a country in South Asia. It is the second most populous country in the world with over 1.2 billion people. India is notable for its religious diversity with Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, Islam, Christianity, and others. There are 29 states in India. The tradition dealt within this presentation takes place in one of them, Maharashtra. Maharashtra is a state in the western region of India. It is the third largest state and has 110 million inhabitants. The capital of Maharashtra is Mumbai, and the predominant religion is Hinduism. The eastern region of Maharashtra has a dry and hot climate. Considering that half of the people in Maharashtra are rural, agriculture plays an important role. The people living in rural villages depend on rainfalls to survive and to till their fields. Therefore, rainfall is very important to the eastern people of Maharashtra.
In order to bring rainfall to the land in case of a drought, farmers believe in wedding frogs in favor of the Hindu rain god Indra. Weddings in India are full of rituals and celebrations. Those last for several days and usually around 100 to 10,000 people attend the festivities. Most Indian marriages are arranged. Nevertheless, there are some couples who decide to marry each other without family involvement. When it comes to a wedding, the bride's deepest fear is that the groom may croak at the last minute. In Maharashtra, though, it is nothing to worry about during a traditional frog wedding. The ritual begins by catching a male and a female frog from two different villages. They get bathed separately by different groups of women, and afterwards the frogs get dressed in colorful clothes and handmade jewelry for the wedding. The frogs' heads are smeared with vermilion paint, which is part of the Indian tradition. Traditional prayers are recited by the saints who conduct the wedding. People from around 4 villages attend the marriage ceremony, which is performed just as any other Indian wedding. After the ceremony is over, the frogs are taken to a small pond nearby and let go. The villagers then proceed to eat dinner all together. The frog wedding has a religious background as it is performed by the Hindu people in India.
Hinduism, the predominant religion in India, is the third largest religion by population in the world. It contains a broad range of philosophies and rituals and includes a diversity of ideas on spirituality and traditions. The concept of God is complex. The Hindu deities are gods and goddesses in Hinduism. They have distinct and complex personalities, but no one knows exactly how many deities exist. To Hinduism, all living creatures have a soul, which is believed to be eternal. All life is interconnected, and there is oneness in all life. For that reason, also the animals play an important role. There are lots of holy animals, like cows or elephants. But also all kinds of animals have a great value in Hinduism. That is why 80% of the Indian people are vegetarian. The holy rituals and traditions vary from region to region. The frog wedding is performed to please Indra, the god of rain. He is regarded as the son of the sky and earth. He protects animals and people and provides rain to water the land. In addition, also Vishnu and Shiva are honored during the frog wedding. Children get poured with water to please Vishnu and Shiva. Vishnu is considered to be the giver and provider of things, the preserver and protector of the universe. He is often depicted with 4 arms and his color is like a dark blue cloud. That is symbolic for his connection to sky and rain and thunder. Shiva is the god of destruction and change. The destruction is seen as paving the way for change, to bring something new. Shiva is often represented as a man, always with a blue face and throat. and sometimes even with a blue body too. Vishnu and Shiva are gods of the triumvirate. The triumvirate consists of 3 gods who are responsible for creation, upkeep, and destruction. Brahman for creation, Vishnu for upkeep, and Shiva for destruction.
Indeed, the frog wedding seems to be a successful tradition, looking at the past performances. Each time 2 frogs were married to each other and released into a common pond, showers and storms were on their way.